Greeting Professor and audiences. Today, I will provide a brief overview of TMT Steel Public Company Limited, a key player in Thailand's steel industry. Before we dive deeper, let us introduce the team behind this presentation. We are a group of 5 members, each contributing unique skills to deliver a comprehensive analysis of TMT Steel. Together, we have collaborated on research, design, and content to ensure today's presentation is insightful and engaging. Please spend some time and see our content. Moving on to company background. The company initially established under the name of Sunhwat Lokachi Limited Partnership in 1976 and later on transformed into a public limited company and registered under the name of Thai Metal Trade Public Company Limited since 2004. TMT Steel is headquartered in Thailand and has grown into leading manufacturer and distributor of high-quality steel products. The company specializes in steel bar and wire rod for construction, steel pipe for industrial use, and customized solutions. Their products range include deformed bar, scaffolding pipes, and billet, serving both domestic and international markets. With a commitment to quality, equality, and innovation, TMT Steel continues to strengthen Thailand's infrastructure and industrial sectors. For further information regarding the company financial information, you can hear from my next teammate. Thank you.
Interpret the result of ratio. Liquidity analysis. The current ratio has declined from 1.49 in 2021 to 1.02 in 2024, suggesting tighter short-term liquidity. The collection period improved from 56 to 48 days, meaning we are collecting payment faster. Day to sell inventory also decreased from 62 to 42 days, showing quicker inventory turnover. Overall, while liquidity has slightly weakened, our efficiency in operation has improved. Return on investment. Return on assets show a recovery from minus 32.09% in 2021 to 6.56% in 2024, reflecting better asset utilization after a sharp decline. Return on equity remained strong, hitting 57.17% in 2024, though slightly down from 78.46% in 2023. Overall, profitability has rebounded well after a challenging in 2021. Operation performance. Gross profit margin remained negative across all year, including challenging in controlling cost of sale. Operating margin dropped from a high of 8.82% in 2021 to minus 0.31% in 2024, slightly raising operating costs. Net profit margin followed a similar trend, falling from 7.10% in 2021 to minus 0.22% in 2024. The data suggests profitability procedures have increased recently and cost efficiency need to be a key focus. Asset utilization. Cash turnover improved from 0.05 in 2021 to 0.29 in 2024, showing better use of available cash. Account receivable turnover stayed low, suggesting delayed collection. Inventory turnover remained at 0, indicating no inventory activity or data. Working capital turnover rose steadily to 5.6 in 2024, enabling improved use of short-term assets. PPE turnover declined from 7.24 in 2021 to 5.71 in 2024. Total asset turnover remained stable, with a slight dip to 2.18 in 2024. Overall efficiency is improving in some areas, but still need attention in receivable and inventory.
Hello, my name is Siphat and I'll be presenting the vertical analysis of TMT Steel profit and loss statement from 2019 to 2024. First up is cost of sale, which show the direct cost of producing the goods sold. For TMT, this cost has consistently stayed above 90% of the sale. In 2024, it was 95.38%, meaning that out of every 100 baht earned, 95 went into production costs. That leaves a very small gross profit margin. Next is total expense, which include all other costs like selling, administration, and finance costs. In 2024, total expense were 100.73% of sale. This means the company actually spent more than it earned, resulting in a loss. Next is operating profit, also known as profit before tax. This shows the company earning from core operation before tax are applied. In 2024, it was minus 0.31%, which is negative. So TMT didn't make any operational profit that year. Finally, profit of the year. This is the bottom line after tax. In 2024, it was minus 0.22%, confirming the company made a net loss. In contrast, 2023 had a positive profit margin of 1.66%, so we can see performance clearly decline. Now let's move on to the vertical analysis of the statement of financial positions. Let's begin with cash and cash equivalents. In 2024, they made up only 1.44% of total assets. This is extremely low, and it suggests that the company has very limited immediate liquidity, meaning not much cash on hand to cover short-term needs. The majority of assets are found in current assets, which made up 58.35% in 2024. This includes inventory and receivable, assets that are expected to be used or turned into cash within a year. The remaining 41.65% are non-current assets, such as machinery and long-term property investment. These are essential for operations but are not easily converted to cash. On the liability side, total current liability or short-term debt made up 56.98% of total assets. That's a high number, and it means that more than half of the company obligations are due within a year. Overall, total liability stood at 64.27%, while shareholder equity accounted for the remaining 35.73%. This capital structure indicates that TMT is more debt-funded than equity-funded, and combined with low cash reserve, it may face liquidity and repayment pressure if borrowing terms tighten. TMT's still 2024 balance sheet shows a business with high short-term debt, low cash, and heavier reliance on liability over equity. That's a risky position if financial condition worsen. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. I will be present on the horizontal analysis of TMT Steel Public Limited Company of statement and profit and loss covering the period of 2019 and to 2024. And the slide have shown the performance of the company that has changed over time. Now, let me begin with the sales. As you can see, the sales peak in 2022 at 134.61 compared to the base year in 2019, but dropped to 116.84% in 2024. And the cost of sale increased more steady, reaching to 117.84% in 2024. This means that the cost that grown in the recent year, especially in the 2024, were growing faster than revenue, which isn't good for the profitability. And as the result, the gross profit also drops, falling slightly below in 2019, level at 98.95%. Now, the shape increase across the expense category, including of administrative expense, jump significantly to 173.58%, and the finance cost also moved to 159.60%. The total expense overall is at 446.76% of the 2019 figure. And the profit before income tax turned negative to 2024, dropping to 56.56%. And the net result is the loss of the year, which the final profit figure sitting at 18.84%, the negative of 18.84% compared to the base year. This shift from profit and loss mark is significantly giving the negative vibe of financial performance and raise concern about the cost control and significantly. Now let's move to the second slide is the statement of financial positions. Starting with the total asset, you can see some of growth with the total asset reaching 121.70% in 2024, while the total liability also increased as well to 119.22%. The increased liability was will be affected to the financial positions, so the company needs to make more stringent on the equity base and monitoring on the liquidity. Now move to the total liabilities. The total liability also shaping to 131.75 especially in current liability, which increased to 155.63%. That make the non-current liability actually fall, which can be risky to uncertain market conditions. And lastly is the total equity. The total equity only dipped slightly to 107%, meaning that the company capital structure is become more debt heavy, and this could be the flexibility and increased financial risk move forward. Thank you. Now let's move to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, my teammate. My name is Leang Sreyneang, and my part is conclusion. Now, to conclude the overall performance of TMT Steel Public Company Limited from 2019 to 2024, we observed a mixed trend with signs of recovery, especially in terms of liquidity and capital structure. On the positive side, TMT demonstrates several key strengths, including strong liquidity, enhanced capital structure, sign of profit recovery, and improved fixed asset utilization. However, the company also faced notable challenges. These include low and volatile profit margin, inconsistent inventory management, fluctuating asset utilization, and decline in non-current assets. Overall, while financial stability has shown improvement, there is still room for growth in profitability and operational efficiency. That's all on my part, and this is our reference, and thank you.